Guys, if you trade, you probably want to do some scalping. So I have bought you an awesome platform called Dhan. So if you don't have a Dhan account, please go to the link in description. It is an amazing platform, so I am sure you won't regret it. So once you logged in, you are into Dhan home. Here you can see we have logged in. So here on top you can see Nifty Bank is available. So this is an index that, let's just say, I don't want to see. I'm not saying it is a bad index or anything like that, or providing any kind of assistance. But so if I don't want this index here, I can click on this arrow and set some other. Say I want Fin Nifty. So here you can see Fin Nifty has come up. It's ATM price, which is at the money price, and profit and loss for the day has also come up along with its percentage of profit and loss. Over here you can see a watch list is available. So watch list I have already created, which we will go into further. But currently we are on the home tab. So in home tab you can see your portfolio value at a glance. So if you don't want people to see it, you can just hide it with the eye right here, or eye icon, if that makes sense. But if you want to say look at stocks, you can click on stocks and see them individually. So currently I don't have anything in stocks. You have investments as well. So you can see investments, how much profits I have made and the current value of my investments, and you can also see today's profit over here as well. So similarly with ETFs, if I had invested in ETFs, I would be able to see that as well. So you can see today's positions as well. So whatever trades I have done in the day, you can see their profit and loss and whether they are open or not. So if I have two open positions, it will show me two open positions over here. If you scroll down, you can see invest slash trade in stock exchanges. So in that you can see equities, which is your normal stocks that you can purchase, you can trade. You have mutual funds, you have ETFs, you have options. So guys, I have already made a video on options. So if you want, you can go to the description and find its link over there. You have futures and commodities as well. But in commodities, goods and metals other than gold, silver can also be available. You can also see money in Dhan right here. So whatever money I have currently in the Dhan wallet is available right here. Whatever margin I have used and utilization percentage. If I want to add any amount in this, I can do that as well. I just have to click top up and you can make the payment through UPI or net banking. You have multiple payment options as well. Scroll down and you can see market watch right here. So you have all the indices that are available in NSE. On the top you can see NSE and BSE, and you can toggle between them. Obviously this is currently live, so everything is updating constantly, but you have a lot of indices over here. So if I want to just toggle to BSE, all the BSE indices will also be available. So that's the home tab covered, but we also have markets. So in markets, you can see live and trending on Dhan, market scanner, market action. So whatever stocks are trending on Dhan will be available right here. You can see most search stocks are currently all these stocks. Their LTP is also available. The change in the price is also available. The change percentage, exchange volume, value in crores, obviously. If you want to look at most bought stocks, those are also there. Most sold stocks, most delivered portfolio, most bought in MTF, and most pledged stocks. So I will tell you in brief pledging what pledging is later on. You can also go to market scanner and you can set, say, showing for FNO stocks currently. You can go to Nifty 50, Nifty 100, 200 and 500. So if you want to go to options and you want to do option trading, you can do that as well. So let's if once we have come to options tab, you can see highest OI, OI gainers, OI losers, top volume, top value, price gainers and price losers as well. So expiry, it is currently set to September because it is almost end of August. So August expiries have already gone by. You can also go to show all, you if you want to just look at index, call and put options or options in general, and you can see stock as well, stock options as well. And then again we have all. But let's just say I want to go to top volume, then all the top volume options will come up. You can see Nifty 26 all. So Nifty is your index. 26 September, as you can see, is the expiry, and 2600 is the strike price, and obviously whether it is call or put is also shown over there. You can go to stocks, you can see indices, outperformance, open is equal to high, open is equal to low, gainers, losers, everything over here. Then we have futures as well. So futures again, OI losers, OI gainers, price gainers, everything is available. Commodities, ETFs, bonds, corporate action news, and IPOs. So you can also purchase IPOs on Dhan. So you can see open for bid, we currently have 6 IPOs that are available that you can apply for and purchase. If we have any upcoming IPOs that are also available right here, so currently you can see these IPOs are currently upcoming. Then we have listed IPOs as well. There are currently 40 listed IPOs, and you can see their listing date, issue price, listing price, LTP. So you can overall whatever IPO has come up and their performance also, you can in brief look at them right here. Then we have watch list. So what is watch list? Watch list is if you can just add a number of stocks to a list and you don't necessarily have to go looking for it or searching for it. So currently you can see I have watch list called Dhan FNO and watch list itself. If I want to say look at some other watch list, I have select watch list right here. So I can just click on say watch list right here, and all the stocks that I have saved have come up. So also 1 and 2 will also help you choose a watch list. So if I have multiple watch lists, I can see multiple numbers right here, which I will also show you right now. So I want to create a new watch list. So here you have add a new watch list. Let's just name it. So I want to name it your trade guide. It will ask me whether you're sure to create this watch list. We can click on the check mark and your watch list has been created. So again, in each watch list you can see how many items or how many stocks or indices you have got saved. So currently you have 8 and 9, and obviously your trade guide is a new watch list, so I can add to it because it is currently on 0 items. So if I want to go to the detailed list of watch list, I can go to the eye icon right here. So let's just go to I. Then a manage stocks option comes up, wherein you can reorder all the stocks according to your likes and needs. And if you want to just remove them, you can just go to the dustbin icon right here and click on remove. If I want to edit the name of the watch list, I have a pencil icon right here. I can just simply edit the name of the watch list. So let's just add new stocks to your trade guide. So let's search for companies. So as you can see here also, because we have added a third watch list, the number 3 has also come up. So you can see that the watch list is empty. Let's just look for example, IDFC First Bank has come up. Because it is available in a different watch list, the bookmarks bar is currently lit up. But if I want to add it to some watch list, I can just say add to watch list, and you can see in your trade guide IDFC First Bank has also come up. So if I want to add some kind of index, let's just say Nifty Bank or Nifty option summary, I can do that as well. I have added it, and you can see stock added successfully. You can see option snapshot fast shortcut has appeared for Nifty option summary. So obviously you can add a watch list and add stocks and indices to it. Say I want to see the IDFC First Bank details. So I will click on it, and here you can see IDFC First Bank has popped up. And then I have multiple options right here. So I have market, technical, option chain. If I want to look at its option chain is also available. Let's just see that also once. And here you can see option chain is in fact available. So you have option chains. If you want to look at options, its futures, the fundamentals, you can do that as well. So if you want to look at the smart invest tab, you have that as well. Then you have the graph of the stock itself, so you can see how it's been performing. Currently it is set on 1 day, so this is your duration. So if I want to set it on 1 month, I can do that as well, and throughout the month you can see how it's been performing. So currently we are in August, so currently we are at the end of August, so you can see how the stock has been performance through August. If I want to set it at 6 months, you have a 6-month summary, you have a 5-year summary as well. And you can set an order from here as well. You have buy and sell options. You also have buy and sell options on the top. If you want to add it from here to your watch list, you have that. If you want to add it to a basket, so basket, you will add multiple stocks and execute their order at once. Again, if you want to just look at option chain from here, you can do that. Trade mode is here. If you want to look at charts also, that's also available. You can also toggle between NSE and BSE, which is National Stock Exchange, and Bombay Stock Exchange. So if I want to click on BSE, you can see the BSE graph. If you want to click on NSE, it is the NSE graph. Usually the difference is not very high. Then you have start SIP. So you can now start SIPs with stocks. So whenever you start an SIP, you will obviously pay the at the money price for that stock. Say you want to buy 5 stocks each month. So whatever at the money price. So say 75 times 5 will be your current SIP. Say it goes to 100, then you will buy your SIP at 100 rupees, say in the next month. You can also place a forever order. So if you want to say, hey, when the stock hits 73.50, I want to place an order. This order is, whenever it says forever, it's not actually forever. It will last for a year. So within the year, if the stock hits 73.50, your order will be executed. But if you just want to set an alert, so you can say, hey, when the stock hits 73 rupees, I want an alert, and then I can make a decision whether I want to buy the stock or not. So you can just simply set an alert as well. Then you have market depth. So you can see all the buy orders, so how many orders, what's been the quantity, how much the bid price has been. Similarly with sell orders, you can see what's the asking price been, what's the quantity of the orders, and how many orders have been executed. Then you have a small graph that will give you a visual representation of the bids and offers. Then you have market today as well. So here you can see the high of this stock has been 74.89. It's opened at 73.35 and its lowest has been 73.35. So today it has been going up, and the previous close of the stock has been 73.23. So you can, other than that, you can see volume, average price, lower circuit, upper circuit, last traded details, quantity, and time. Again, here you can see, so this will be valid for one day itself. So what the lowest it's been, the highest it's been, and where the stock currently is positioned. So let's just look at the chart, like the proper full screen chart. So let's just say I want to open the chart. So you can see the chart has come up. You can, on the top you can see IDFC First Bank has come up. So other than that, it is an NSE, and you can see 1 here. So what does 1 represent? So in this case, each candle that you see is 1 minute. So how the stock has been performing for that minute. So every candle will depict 1 minute. So what if I want to change it? On the top left, you have an option. Click on that, and here you can see you can set it to minutes, hours, days, months, according to your liking. So let's just click on 5 minutes. So now a 5-minute graph has come up. And if you want to change the style of the graph, you have an option right here. Currently it is set to candles. So let's just say I want a line graph. You can see a line graph as well. If I want, let's just say baseline, I can see baseline graph as well. If I want some other, say Renko, I have a Renko graph as well. So whatever type of graph helps you calculate or take an informed decision, it will obviously be available, because Dhan itself has a lot of tools that you that can help you out. So you also have indicators right here. So let's just go on indicator. Once you start scrolling through indicator, you can see it is a very long list. So we have accelerator, oscillator, we have EMA cross, we have envelopes, we have MA cross, MACD. So a lot of them. So let's just say I want a linear regression curve. So I have put it on, and a linear regression curve in the blue line has popped up. But what if I want to change the settings on these? So I can go on here. You can see LRC has come because it is a linear regression curve. So I can just go on it, and you have settings right here. So I can click on settings. You can change the length, which is usually in days. Let's just say I want to go to 20 days. I can change the style of it. So because say blue is confusing for me right now, I can go to let's just say I want to set it to orange right now, which will help me with the visibility of that graph. And we can click on OK now. So here you can see linear regression curve has popped up. But what if I want 2 or 3 indicators at one time? Can you have it? Definitely you can have it. You can just go to indicators. In indicators, you can select whatever kind of indicator you want to apply. You can say EMA cross. So I have set EMA cross, and here you can see 2 lines have come up because it is an EMA cross. So let's go to its setting again. Input. So short is set to 9 days, long is set to 26 days. I can again change the style of it because we already have a orange color. I'll set it to say yeah, blue seems good, and the other one is in green. So I can now click on OK, and here you can see 3 line graphs have appeared, but this can be a bit confusing, right? So what can I do for that? Say I don't want to look at the LRC right now, so I can just go here and click on hide, and you can see LRC has vanished, but you haven't completely deleted it. You can just bring it back whenever you like, but LRC has vanished, so you can see the EMA cross. If you don't want to look at EMA cross, you can hide it as well, and let's just bring back LRC, and you can see LRC is now available. But what if I want to remove them? I can just click on the cross right here, which is remove, and same again. So in this way you can set indicators as well. Then on the right top you have Dhan layout. So beside that we can select a layout, and here you can see there are multiple kinds of preset layouts. So at one time we can look at 8 graphs, which if you don't have a big screen can be a bit excessive. So I am currently on a laptop, so I think 2 or 3 would be a sweet spot for me. So I'll set it on to horizontal. So here you can see 2 IDFC first graphs have pop up. So for each graph I can set multiple indicators, and I can do my calculation, and I can make an informed decision accordingly. But if I want to just say look at 2 different kinds of graph, you say one is IDFC, one is Nifty 50, I can definitely do that as well. You can have them obviously in different types of layout as well. But what if I want to go back to one layout? You can just click on here and go back to one, and we are back to one graph. If we click on Dhan layout right here, we can just click on that arrow, and here you can see there are multiple options again. We can actually set multiple indicators here. We can make a copy and save it, and then we can, whenever we want, we can choose load layout, and we can bring it up again. We can do this with multiple stocks as well, so it is very convenient for you if you want to take a look at a specific stock with specific settings as well. On the bottom you can see we have multiple time frames again. So does this mean one candle will equal 5 years if I click on 5 years? Let's take a look at it. So here you can see that in fact is not the case. So one candle does not equal 5 years. In fact, this will bring up the 5-year performance of this graph. So similarly, we can go to 6 months, we can go to 1 month, we have 1 week and 1 day as well. So accordingly, you will have to adjust the scales from time to time, or however you change the graph. So we are back to whatever setting we like. But what if I want to actually make a trade? Before that, I'll explain to you what scalping is. So here you can see the graph obviously goes up and down. So what if I say purchase the stock over here at this point and I sold it over here? Will I be in profit? You definitely will be in profit. So in this time frame it is 74.30, and at the top you can see it is 74.86. so you are approximately making half a rupee in this time frame. But if you just purchase one stock and you make half a rupee, it doesn't really make sense, right? But what can you do in this case? You can actually purchase multiple stocks, and on every quantity you can see that you are making half a rupee. So you can purchase a very large quantity right here, and you can sell that very large quantity right here, and you will actually make a substantial profit in a very short time frame. But for that you will have to put in a large capital. Or maybe you may want to purchase 100 stocks, 1,000 stocks, and that's when you actually start seeing the money in a short time frame. But in scalping, you can understand that there are large amounts of risks also available or always lurking. So you have to make a very informed decision. You have to research, and then only I would advise that you start scalping. Again, I am also explaining that I am not actually providing any kind of financial advice in this video. I am just explaining to you how the Dhan app works and how scalping works. So what if I want to make a purchase? So on the web you have two options. So here you can sell, which is the red one is sell, the blue one is buy. But you can also see wherever I move the cursor, there is a crosshair. The crosshair is basically the cross at which the two dotted lines meet. So at this crosshair, let's just say I also have a plus sign. So say at 74, I click on plus. You can see that there are three options. So the first one is buy at 74 limit. So whenever this stock comes to 74 rupees, you are essentially telling the exchange, I want to make this purchase at this price. So whenever it comes to this price, please execute my order. But other than that, you have sell. So if you have already purchased the stock at maybe a higher price, and you can set a stop over there, and it will automatically sell like you are buying with the limit. And you can also set a stop loss at 74 and 73.39. So it will trigger at 73.39, it will sell at 74 rupees. So let's just say I want to set a buy limit right now. Here you can toggle between buy and sell very easily. I am currently on limit. I can also purchase on market price, so it is essentially whatever price that is going on. So let's just say I have set price 74. I am currently using just one unit just for example, or I'll go lower actually. Let's go 73.90 so that I can actually show it to you. And you can see time in force and intraday. So if you're sure what you're doing, use intraday. If you don't want to book a large loss, you can actually use delivery, and you can hold on to the stocks till you make a profit. Or in general, you can just hold it for a very long time, maybe sell it after years if you want. So another advantage of delivery is if you buy and sell on the same day, it will be treated as an intraday. If you don't, it will be treated as a long term. So let's just buy right now, and here you can see a buy limit has been placed, and you can see in real time on the graph itself that a 73.90 buy limit has been set. The quantity here you can see it is 1. Again it says buy limit, and if I just want to exit it, I can do that as well. So let's get out of it for now. I'll cancel it. It will make sure whether you want to cancel it or not. I will press on yes and say I want to set it at 74.12. So I will buy, click on buy. I have set it on 74.12. Say I want to purchase 5 units of it. You can set your delivery or intraday, and I will purchase on buy. And now whenever the price hits 74.12, the order will be executed. Here also you can see order is submitted. But if you want to modify your order, you can do that as well. You can just drag and drop wherever you want. So here you can see I am dragging and dropping. So let's just say I go to 74. I can modify my order. I can click on modify order, and 74 is set. If I want to go up, I can definitely do that. I can, let's just say I want to go 74.13. I can click on modify order, and it is now set on 74.13. Now you can see that the order has been automatically executed. I have not actually executed the order because we had set a limit on 74.13. It has actually purchased, like it has already executed. Now you can see 5 quantities there. What our profit and loss is right here. You can see it in real time. So we are currently hovering between minus and plus 0.05. So what if I want to set a stop loss now? So let's just say we go to 8. Okay. Now I will set a stop limit right here. So now you have to be wary that you have set the order in delivery. So your product, when you're setting a stop loss, has to be delivery. Otherwise, and if you buy the order in intraday and try to say put the stop loss in delivery, it will fail as well. So let's just say sell. You can see order is submitted. Now in real time you can see where the stop limit is, where your purchase is, and whether or not you have made a profit or loss on the graph itself. So you don't have to worry about it. But what if I want to exit this? So I can just click on the cross right here. You can see You can see it is trying to confirm whether I am sure about this. I can click yes. You can see order has been cancelled. If I want to reverse my position, there's an arrow right here. If you want to book a larger profit, you can reverse your position. But if I want to just cancel the order, or I want to make the sell right here, or say sell the position, I can click on cross right now. I can then close my position over here, and you can see the order has been successfully executed. So now there is no live order or live positions over here. So there is, obviously you can't see anything that we have made right here. But then again, there are two arrows on the graph. So what does the blue arrow indicate? Blue arrow indicates that in this time frame we have made a purchase. So even if you hover over it, you can see we have bought 5 stocks at 74.13. So this arrow indicates that we have sold 5 stocks at 74.11. So whether it's profit or loss, it won't matter. It will show you when you have bought and when you have sold the stock. So currently it is on 1 minute, so it is showing on different candles. If we go to 5 minutes, it will show on the same candle. So this method is very useful if you are doing intraday trading. So where do you see your orders now? We can just close this tab now, and you have your positions tab over here. So in positions, you can see we had made a purchase with IDFC First Bank. So you can see the type of order, it was delivery, how many quantity, average buying price, average selling price, your LTP, and your profit and loss. So in this case, I had made a 10 paisa loss. So on the top also you can see a profit and loss. If I go to open, I can see by segment, I can see by order as well. So I'll go to profit and loss for now. So if you make multiple trades, you are bound to make profits also. So you can have that segregation as well. So in loss and in profit. So if I make a profit, an in profit tab will also pop up. In orders tab, you can see all the orders that I have placed. You can see executed, all, success, cancel, everything is available. So let's just go to success for now. You can see I had made a Yes Bank trade as well. I had made an IDFC trade as well. So those are available right here. If I go to cancelled, you can see all the stop losses we had cancelled, and the status also obviously says cancelled. And in orders itself, you can see there's a flash tab. So what does this flash tab do? So it will show you the market view. Currently we are in Nifty 50. If you want to change it, you can go to maybe say Nifty Bank, and again you can see the Nifty details have come up. You can see market view. So what if who is bullish? So bullish is a person who thinks the market will go up, and you are trading in that manner. So if I go to bearish, you can see, so bearish is a person who thinks the market will go down, and the bullish is a person who thinks the market will go up. You can set the expiry date over here as well. So currently it is set on 4th September. You can then set it on 18th September, and all your flash trade options will come up in that way. Then you have baskets, so you can make multiple baskets. So say I want to purchase multiple stocks at one time, you can just execute the order. You can just put them in baskets and execute it in that way. So in the money tab, you can see there is a margin available, margin used, and for withdrawal. So this is essentially your Dhan wallet. If you scroll down, you can see them in more details, but you can also add money in Dhan from right here. There's then an option called Trader's Diary. So currently we are in August, as I said. So in August, you can see when I have been trading and when I have booked a loss or a profit. So green ones will obviously indicate I have made a profit. The red ones indicate I have made a loss. But if you want to view them in more detail, let's just say I go to August 27th right here. I can go to view, and here you can see realized profit has been 55 rupees, the net profit has been 7.9, and the brokerage has been 40 rupees. So most trading platforms may not tell you the brokerage charges, but in Dhan you definitely can see the brokerage charges, and it is very transparent as well. So they won't try to hide it from you. So here you can see all the days you have traded in, and take a detailed look and maybe study on it and make better profits in the future. So guys, that has been it. If you still have not made a Dhan account, please go make a Dhan account. Link is in the description. If you like the video, drop a like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.